Aria Dustvein. In the roaring heart of the sky, where brass engines hiss and the clouds swirl like ghostly tides, Aria Dustvein stood on the deck of the ironclad vessel, Aether's Whisper. The moment was heavy with steam and promise. Her eyes met those of Captain Riven, the daring commander of the Cloudward Raiders, as their ship collided in a burst of fire and thunder. The impact sent a shower of embers onto the deck, and the sudden shock caused a hidden compartment to burst open, revealing a weathered map of a forgotten city of the clouds. In that instant, the weight of destiny pressed upon them both, a single glance forging a bond that would echo across the heavens. Before the clouds ever knew their names, Aria had been a wandering seer, her eyes clouded with visions of forgotten skies. One dusk, she entered the bustling bazaar of New Ether, where steam-powered lanterns flickered like restless stars. There she saw a young apprentice named Milo, whose laughter sounded like clanking gears. He offered her a brass compass, claiming it could guide any soul. Their hands brushed over the cold metal, and in the exchange, Aria felt a spark of curiosity and a whisper of destiny, marking the beginning of a partnership that would soon set the sky ablaze. Months later, as the wind roared over the floating citadel of Aeron, tension rose between Aria and Captain Riven. Their once synchronized engines began to sputter, each refusing to heed the other's command. A fierce thunderstorm crackled overhead, and Riven accused Aria of selfishly charting a course toward the cursed storm rift, a place whispered to swallow whole fleets. The disagreement grew louder than the clanging of the ship's hull, and the steam vents hissed like angry spirits. Their friendship fractured. The very sky seemed to mourn as they stood on opposite decks, eyes locked with a mixture of betrayal and longing. Before the storms, there had been a gentle afternoon in the sky gardens of Nimbus Isle. The air was scented with oil and blossom, and Aria, with a gentle smile, taught the young Captain Riven how to read the swirling patterns of the clouds as if they were the pages of an ancient manuscript. They shared a simple meal of smoked kelp and honeyed bread, their laughter echoing among the brass arches. In that bright moment, the sky seemed a canvas of possibility, and their hearts beat in unison, each breath a promise of adventure beyond the horizons. Near the end of their soaring voyage, doubts crept like fog through the cabin. The map's lines had faded, and the promised city of clouds remained a phantom on the horizon. Aria stared at the empty sky, wondering if the destiny she once foretold was merely a mirage. A sudden shudder in the engine's pulse reminded her that even the strongest machines can falter. She felt the weight of the world, and in a trembling whisper, questioned whether the relentless pursuit of the sky had cost her more than she could bear. The night fell silent on the deck, the steam vents hissing softly as the moon cast a silver glow upon the ship. Aria and Captain Riven faced one another, the air thick with unspoken words. They spoke of loss, of the love that once lifted them, and of the cruel winds that had torn them apart. With a trembling hand, Aria offered the compass that once guided her to Riven, now a token of their shared past. He accepted it, and the two embraced, letting the steam of the night carry away their grief. In that moment, they chose either to part forever or to mend what had broken, and the sky seemed to hold its breath, waiting for their decision. When the sun rose over the horizon, Aria stood alone on the deck, gazing at the horizon where the clouds met the heavens. The echoes of their laughter, their quarrels, and their quiet moments whispered through the wind. She felt the weight of memory, each breath a reminder of love that had been forged in the furnace of destiny. In the quiet after the storm, she recognized that their story was not a single chapter, but a tapestry of steam, sky, and heart, each thread forever intertwined with the clouds of her destiny.